Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and Happy New Year, or I guess I could say Happy Belated New Year because it's January 4th. So I'm gonna show my favorite photos of 2024. I'm not gonna sit here and start describing every photo I'm gonna show because there's way too many of them. I'm just gonna play the video, show all the photos, and there's a lot. There was 55 outings total that I did when I went out doing photography in 2024. There were only 5 dates where I took some photos with the drone. There was a sunset at Crown Point. And for any of you that don't know, I live in Ontario, Canada, just outside the city of Ottawa. I do all my photography in my local area. I haven't got any big trips planned yet, but there are going to be some big trips planned in the future. I just don't know any time when that's going to be. So for the drone shots, there was only 5 dates. There was May 19th, July 27th, August 3rd, August 5th, and December 24th. The December 24th was actually just a shot here from home where I flew the drone up at night and took a photograph of, I did a panorama of my neighborhood, Stittsville, of the Christmas lights, and I did that. May 19th was when I went up to Calabogie to capture the Milky Way. I was there all night. I think I got there at 3 o'clock in the morning, and in the morning when the sunrise happened, I flew the drone, and the causeway there, I took some photos of the causeway with the drone, and one of them I converted to black and white. So I'll show both. I'll show the color and the black and white one. That's something I definitely want to explore in the future to get a better photograph with the drone. I liked the way it turned out. When I converted it to black and white, I liked the look that gave. July 27th was another night where we went out and tried to do the Milky Way. I did include the Milky Way in some of these shots. For me, the big thing was being able to capture the Milky Way, and that's what I was really impressed by. So I'll show the photos. They're not the greatest, but I like them. August 3rd was Crown Point sunset with the drone, which was pretty amazing. I like the shots I got with the drone there. August 5th was just one photo of at Sheila McKay Park, and it's just looking straight down at the shoreline, and I just like the way it turned out. So that's another shot. So for all the photos I have, like, I know some people, they go best 10 photos from 2024. It's like, I got too many and I like them all. So I'm gonna show most of them, but I'll try and pick the best ones from the list. So we got March, the month of March, month of May, month of, do I have any? Yeah, June, July, August, September's here, November, October, November, and December. Yeah, a few of the other things that I wanted to mention, just one thing that stood out that bothered me, and it's with the software I'm using to edit my photos. It's On1 Photo Raw. Now, I had On1 Photo Raw 2021, and then I purchased On1 Photo Raw 2024, and one of the new features in On1 Photo Raw 2024 is noise and sharpening. I started using this a lot, thinking it was improving my photographs, but it was actually having a negative effect. It was creating so much sharpness that it was actually ruining the photograph. I had to actually go back and re-edit these photos and not use the noise and sharpening. So I'm sure the tool in the software has, it will have a good positive effect on some photographs, but on some of my photographs it was ruining the shot. It was just over sharpening. Like, it looked okay, but when I started zooming in, I was like, what? It just created these artifacts in the photos that were kind of ruining it. So I just stopped using it. For some photos where it's required, I will probably use that feature. 24 outings out of the 55 where I had really good photographs that I liked. I want to do a video on my gear. I don't know if you guys are interested in that. I have purchased some new gear. One of the big purchases I can tell you right now was I did buy a new camera bag. The Lowepro ProTactic BP 450 AW2. Very happy with the bag. It holds all my gear. Funny that I mentioned that because I still there is still one more item that I want to purchase, but anyways, I'll talk about that next week. Gonna have to pick some new destinations. I actually was thinking of a new destination and I looked at it on Google Maps the other day. I want to go when the weather conditions are really good, and the location is, I would actually prefer to go there when it's foggy. The location is at Johnstown, which is at the end of Highway 416, where you can cross over to Ogdensburg, New York. I was gonna think about trying to get there to get a photograph of the bridge in the fog. So that's one thing that I am interested in trying to do. I haven't really thought of any other locations. Where I live is not as I like where I live, you know, but it's, what's the best way to describe it? There's not as many places to go to as where other people live in the world. Like people that live in the UK or Scotland, Iceland, Italy, any of those places in Europe. I mean, you don't have to drive far to find amazing places to photograph. But where I live in Ontario, it's very limited. I mean, I don't know if I've exhausted everything. I'm always looking. I'm always trying to come up with new ideas. I mean, just last weekend I went out. I didn't make a video or anything, but I went out on Sunday and I drove around all day and I didn't get any shots. It wasn't a very good day. But I did find an old truck that I took a photograph of, but it's not a photograph that I would post. It didn't look that great. I think that is it for now, so I'm going to go ahead and show the photos from 2024. Again, Happy New Year to everybody. I hope 2025 is going to be a great year for you, photography-wise. And okay, so hit the thumbs up, like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Okay guys, talk to you later. Bye for now.